Hey there. It is the eve of Valentine's Day, and I wanted to share with you two tips to really improve your relationships. Our relationships are our treasures, and work at Tap the Potential. We are all about work supports life, not the other way around. And so on Friday, as we close out our work week, I really invite you just to turn your attention to those you love. And I want to share something with you that will improve your relationships with your children and with your spouse. So I'm going to start with spouse. Um, One of my favorite questions that I ever asked Ned was, if our relationship were at a 10, what would be going on? That is such a powerful question. And after you ask that question, just put the imaginary duct tape over your mouth and listen. No matter what comes out of your partner's mouth, just listen and accept it. Ned's response really surprised me, and I wanted to rebut it because he said, "I want us to have more time together." And my first reaction was, "Well, we have lots of time together. We both work from home. We travel together, we take vacations away from the kids, we take vacations with the kids, we go on date nights." Like, "What do you mean more time together?" I didn't say any of that. I just covered my mouth and listened. And then as he said, "More time together," I said, "Well, tell me more." And that's also a very important point when you ask this question, is tell me more, because you really want your spouse, your partner, to paint a picture of what their ideal scene is for your relationship. Like, what will you be doing? What will you be experiencing together? What will they be feeling? What will you be feeling? And that's what you want to hear and learn more about. This really creates the opportunity for you two to work together to create that relationship at a 10. No matter how good your relationship is, it can always be better, right? There's always some room for improvement. And I also want to encourage you, don't ask the question of, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate our relationship? Because that is kind of like asking your partner, "Hey, do I look fat in this dress?" Don't do that. Um, just really go from, if we were at a 10, what would be going on? And see what your partner says. Now, my next tip pertains to your children. And in my experience, our kids crave our emotional presence with them. So it's not just more time together. They usually love it, no matter what age they are. They love our emotional presence with them, even when they're teenagers and they are fighting and screaming, slamming doors, whatever. They need to know that we care and we are emotionally connected. So, one of the things that I started doing probably about 4 years ago now with my daughters is mother daughter days. And we do this once a quarter. And they get my dedicated time with me. And so this is a minimum of 4 hours together. And the rules are pretty simple. They have me for 4 hours. They tell me what we're doing. I don't tell them what we're doing. I don't create an agenda. They get to create this agenda. And we do what they want. We put our phones away, so there's no electronics. Again, it's about being emotionally present. And sometimes the best conversations happen after 3 hours of being together and not knowing what to do, like just trying to find something fun and in a way to pass the time. And then it's amazing, like they start opening up and you will really hear who they are. I find this is so important because while we do a lot of things together as a family, there's always other people around. There's always other family members around. And so I really have gotten to see each of my daughters' real personalities come out when they're alone with me. And I learn like what their hopes and dreams are, like what's really hard for them right now, where they're confused or struggling. This creates a lot of emotional safety, and our kids need to feel emotional safety these days. So this isn't about work. This isn't about building your team, but your most important team are your family members, your spouses, your children. That's where It's where it is. So I hope you find these tips valuable and have a wonderful Valentine's Day.